Hi folks, it's Jeff here. Thanks for coming on today. I'm in Phuket, Thailand, and I think some of you know I will be shortly moving somewhere else. Probably Bali, but time will tell. Time will tell. I've still got to wait for all my ducks to be lined up. There's a few things not quite there. Hi Damo, how you doing, mate?
Mate.
There's Damo crushing gold every day. Well done, mate, again. What was it?
Cheers, Pat.
What did you get today on gold?
3% altogether after 2 losses.
Quite tasty, thank you very much. So I'm just going to show this, and what I'll do is I'll go back. I'll just show you yesterday, then I'll show you what it's done today. So there's not like I'm not going back to the good old days of 20 years ago, whatever. I can show further back if you like, because I do have a premium version of premium. So here we go. Has anybody ever worked? As you know, this is the group here, 30-minute trader. So I'll move this out of the way, and what I'll do is, as you can see here, I've got 𝗥𝗚𝗃/USD 5-minute time frame, and I'm using 𝗦𝗧𝗨𝗙𝗙. So for those people who want to look at this, this is live. This is the last candle. You can tell it's live because of this down here, and also up here, it's a countdown over on the right-hand side right here. So this is live, a live feed. What I'll do is I'll just go down here. And I'm in Thailand, some of you know, and my chart's set to UTC -4, which is New York. Everyone in a little trading group, just a few of us, and everybody's doing very well. As you know, Tim, it's everybody's, yeah, we're very happy with that. And so I'm just going to go back. So let's go back to the start of the week. So I'll go to the start of the week, which is Monday, and midnight. So when we get the turn, we've got the full 2 days plus the little section here. And it goes back in time, and we have these little yellow things. These little yellow things. Okay. Now, all that is telling you is there's a volume burst in the market. But the amount of time the software actually picks up in the right direction, it's impressive. So step one, we draw a trend line. Before that, that's all we know. So you can just simply do something like that and wait for it to pop below. That's the easiest form of setup. Okay. Okay. And I say to people, look for 0.5%. That's it. So once it pops below there you go. Next one, it's coming out, doing a downtrend. This is a 5 minutes, coming a downtrend. There you go. It pops above there. Question is, does that do 0.5%? Now we know that one certainly does do 0.5%. So it goes above there. Stop loss would be under this yellow triangle. Always put it under the yellow triangle. Yeah, and I say to everybody, go for 0.5%, which that one absolutely does it quite easy. So that one there, that one there. This one here, as you can see, it's been in an uptrend. Got to that there, it comes down. Even if you did get in there, it doesn't go below there. Can we get 0.5% of that? What do you think, Tim? Do you think we can get 0.5% out of that?
Yep.
Absolutely. So we need to measure that one up. This one here is quite an interesting one. All we do is we draw our trend line. At that point there, it says it's going for a sell. Doesn't fully break through, but let's say you did get in that would be a loss. Sound fair enough? Yep. So one loss there if you take it from that. And this one here, quite simple there. It's going straight across. Doesn't break anything. That one could be another loss. Yep, simple as that. So 2 losses in a row if you get in with nothing else. We're doing nothing else. 3 losses in a row. Okay, this is a really good one here. It's coming down. Don't enter the trade because it doesn't break above. And then it simply turns around because it's a volume burst. Bang, there you go. You crushes that there. Here's another one here. Going with the trend. With that there. You've got this here. Wait for it to go one way or the other. It breaks down. And there's at least another 0.5% of the stop loss above there. This one here. Draw a little trend line. We've got that there. A few different options. But you can see all this one does pulls back into this FVG, and it simply goes to the moon. This one here, it's coming down after this. So we're looking at this here. It's been going up, came down back to this, what we call a stabilizer. It tells you there, bang, and this agrees with it. And there's also something else here. Those people that know those, stabilizer and an FVG, it simply goes to the moon. And there's the target right there, bang, right there. Another more than 0.5%. There's another sell. Let's check the trend. The trend is coming down. And I'll speak fast because so many trades. That's what we've got there. It has a small pullback, as you can see, and it continues down. There you go, another one there. It's not perfect, but as you can see, simple trend line. You can do it further if you like. It goes, and at that point there, you get it there, and it just keeps going. Yeah, that. At this point here, if you're entering there, you might get 0.5%, you might not. So let's just check if it's a late entry. Let's say you enter here. Stop loss would be under there. Let's not change anything. Right there. Can that make 0.5%? Yes, it does. Bang. Okay, so if we do 0.5%, does that make 0.5%? Yes, it does. 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 Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's it. Questions?
What's those other lines, Jeff? The like those angle things, yeah.
Okay, that's particular times. So beyond these here, we've also got additional types of trades where we're looking for liquidity. These are built into the software. Yeah. What first step was wanted to get it into TradingView as a plugin. That was step one. It's done. Step two was to give other options for liquidity, trading purely for liquidity. That's in. Next option is to get the whole thing over to MT4, MT5. Then after that, it's about automation.
Right.
That's my timeline, things to do. So I'm quite excited about it, actually.
Yeah, automation would be good.
Yeah, gold 5-minute time frame, it crushes it. I've got to be honest. You can see that for yourself. You don't need me to. And I'm just taking, you know, well, I'm more than pleased with it, should we say. It's taken a long time to get here. When we started using it on AUD, USD, S&P 500, and then thanks to Mr. Demo there, he's a demon as well as a demo. Hi Grant, nice seeing you. It's thanks to Mr. who crushes gold every day. We started testing out in gold, and it's been absolutely amazing. Hi Grant, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. You missed it all, mate. You missed it all. Everyone was I'll shut up. I'll do a little review in a minute, but I'll just do today. Tim, can you tell Grant what you've just seen? Demo?
Yeah, 0.5%, 1%, just about every time.
So what I'll do is, rather than play the whole thing again, I'll do one day. I know I showed a lot before, but it's so there we go. Do you see these little arrows? Where is it? Grant, do you see these little arrows?
I do, yes.
Yeah. All I say to people is look for 0.5%. That's it. We know it goes a lot more. We understand. So your stop loss under there. Just say, for example, you get this, you can enter wherever you like, put your stop loss under there. There's sorry, under the yellow triangle, okay? We understand there's pullbacks, okay? We know it goes to 2.5%, but all I say to people is take 0.5% of the market. If you do one of them a day for 20 days, that's 10%. A lot of funded accounts, that's what they're looking for. You know what I mean? Even if I know it crushes it up there, but if you can get, you know, wherever, even that, look at that one there. That one might even be a loss. Yeah, just getting in there. Okay, with zero analysis, that one's a loss. Absolutely, it's a loss. Okay, let's look at this one here. It's not perfect. again, depending on when you get in. This, if you get in there, it'd be a loss. But what you do is you look left, and what does that tell you? Run. There's nothing there. Okay, we call that a stabilizer. There's another word for it, but just for people that have never traded before, call it a stabilizer. Think of wheels. You're teaching your child or your grandkids to go on a cycle. We look left. If that's green, that means it's going up. It goes up, comes down to there, bang, and it does it again. See, after this long push down. Yeah. That one, as you can see, goes up again, 0.5%. That one does. This one does more than 0.5%. That one does more than 0.5%. Well, let's just measure them just to be clear. That underneath the yellow, 1.5, blah, blah, whatever it is. Yeah, there's another one there. Get this out of the way, coming down. Just my next step is to have it automated, as I've said. Your target's there. Why? Because I've got a green box. That's why it's a target. Bang, 2%. Okay, this one we have to be careful because with no targets, but you can see it totally dominates the market. It just goes to the moon. This one here, you'll get 0.5% there. There's nothing here. But all it's really telling you is volume bursts in the market. Seeing if we just waited, you got your 0.5%, but if you just waited, you could have got a huge move down. There's at least another 0.5% and a lot more, and another win there, or might have been a loss actually. There's another win there, and this is live, ladies and gentlemen. This is live right now. This is live right now. It came up. With this one, you've got to be careful. There's a target there, and there's another target there. It just appeared. I'm on a 5-minute time frame.
So would you enter there then, Jeff, or do you wait for that to close and then enter?
It depends. Personally, I enter on the 1 minute, but it's a personal choice. In fact, recently I've been entering on the 15-second actually, but this doesn't show on the 15-second. It shows on the 1 minute. In a minute, it'll still configuring. I would be perfectly honest, it'd be on the close. I'd be on the close. Be completely fair. That's the 1 minute version of it.
Is that on the close of the 1 minute candles, Jeff, you mean?
It'd be up to you, whatever version you wish. I would recommend the close. And I found it truthfully, I found it more stable on a 5 minute than the 1 minute. We were doing the 1 minute to begin with, and it was just because we couldn't believe it. Yeah. And now the 5 minutes is definitely more stable. Yeah. Okay. Now, what I'm expecting here, for example, this one here to potentially come up.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Jeff.
Yeah, you agree with that? Yeah, definitely more stable. Now, you look at it upon here. What do I say with these blocks? That block right there. Right there. Guess what it came to? 50% of that there. Let me just measure that, for example. Just get the GAN box out of the actual body. Move that along. There. Just below the 50%, and that's where it is now. So it's a potential back up at that point there. So these are the things you've got to look out for, because I've built these boxes in. There's less boxes on the 5 minute, but I think it's a truer trend. Look, it goes up here. There's your target there. Where's it go to? It goes there. It goes up. Where's your target? There's your box. Look, right back to there. Where's your target? There. It goes beyond it. It doesn't matter. Would you be disappointed if you got there from there? You wouldn't.
It goes. That's what it's saying. It's showing it. It goes all. Yeah. Sorry. It always goes from box to box, like a magnet.
There's your target up there. Bang. Can you get 0.5%? Yes, you can. We've got a box here, so we've got to be careful if you're getting in for that. So to answer your question, right, specifically, I'd probably wait for it to go below there for this particular one. But normally it's on the close.
Okay. So, and are these boxes then, are they liquidity boxes, or what do you think? What are they?
They're not liquid. No, there's no liquidity there.
So what?
Liquidity, that's the liquidity box there, that there.
Okay, so that's there.
That's there. This is something else. So this wasn't in the original version. The original version, and then I've upgraded it a couple of times. With this one here, this is telling me we're going to either go above that high or below that low between that time and that time, and that's exactly what it did. There's another one there. Between there and there, it said it's going to go below that low or above the high to the left. But that one, probably that box there. Let me go back in time. After a while, the boxes disappear. It's okay. There's another one there. This one here, it says it's consolidation. This is all automatic. There's nothing. I don't do anything. So it says between here and here, and the upgrade, I've actually got the times. On the next version, I've got the times actually automatic. It tell you. So we're looking left, we're looking left, we're looking left, we're looking left. So there's no. It's already above. It's already taken out the liquidity. It's just continuation. This one here, it's telling you it's either going to go above that high or below the low, and it goes above the high. This one here tells you, sorry, it's going to go above the high or below the low. It does come straight down, but it doesn't actually reach it until after down here. So it's not perfect, but that's the liquidity that I built into it. These are all about volume bursts in the market. And let me come to the end to see how that one's going. So it's a bit slow at the market on the 5 minute, as you can see. Get this out of the way, the zoom thing. This is live. You can tell it because it's down here, and you can also tell by this here, just going sideways. Now, let me jump down to the Grant, ask questions anytime you like. So this is in this zone. So it'll come back in a minute. There's the 1 minute time frame. So thinking of the 1 minute time frame, we were right now, it's going straight sideways. And we're at this box here. Let me put it down to the 15 second. I know it's a bit too fast for some people, but those people are like ultra scalps. Now, it won't show me, I apologize, it won't show me, so I won't bother with that. But what it will do, I can go back to there and just see how it looks on a 15 second. And what's nice is we've got this box here, and you can see the larger boxes, and they've also got built in 50% of them as well. And that's them disappearing now. So I could just slowly go back from there. It's a nice push. It says we're looking for liquidity between there and there. It doesn't quite take it out, to be perfectly honest. It was close, but it didn't take it. But you wouldn't be disappointed with that if you get into that. If we just take them as they are, that one would be a loss as a sell. Yeah, but just doing a simple trend line, as I said, with this one here, it'd be something like that there. Or something like that. Something like that there, wants to go above it. They're quite good, I must admit. It's not based, this is not based on a candle. It's not based on a style of candle. It's not based on a flat top. It's not based on an order block. It's not based on anything like that.
Can I ask a question? You know, like you're saying, not 0.5% to get, but that, I guess, is how do you every time do you calculate your stop loss to get that 0.5%? Because I guess that will vary a lot based on your stop loss, isn't it?
Absolutely. Let me explain to you how someone else uses it in the group. One of our group members goes for 1/10%. and he's got 1% more to pass his funded account. He goes for 2 trades a day at 0.1%, but he doesn't say, right, it's automatic stop. Once it goes to his level he needs, he hits the exit button, and sometimes it gets more than 0.1%. But he uses a 0.5% stop loss. So if you're going for 0.5%, you've got 1% stop loss. Or if you're going for, if you want 0.5% stop loss, you're actually only gaining 0.25%. But you only need 2 0.25% to make 0.5%. And that is enough for a funded account. But for some accounts, it's a lot less. So as an example, if I was to do 1%, I'll just do the last few. And let's say that there is 1% from there to there. If that was that there, I would, so that's 1%. That here is half. Okay, so I'd risk 1% to get 1/2. And there's other variations of that. Many people go for 2%, 3%, 10%, 20%. By removing the emotion, getting out of the trade as quickly as you can. So let me ask you a question.
I go for 1 and it works very well with a certain
well
pip stop loss.
Yeah. One of our traders, this is the truth. This is not a word of a lie. That's his trade. That's his trade. 0.1%. He makes this this is 0.5%. And he's going for that. So it's a certain number, it's based on a certain number of dollars, and he's just 1% away or a bit less than 1% off a funded account. Trading, because I teach people to trade futures as well as Forex. Or S&P 500. Cheers. Any questions, Grant?
No, I'm not familiar with this program, so I'm still learning all this.
This is a bit of software. This is a bit of software called TradingView. You can get a free version or a paid for version. Yep.
Yeah, I'm familiar with TradingView, but your actual software itself.
Yeah, it belongs to. I created it. I got a developer to create it based on the way I looked at the market. And I keep it in house, and it's really nice. Well, there you go. Look at this. It tells you between that time there and that when this appears there, it tells you we're hunting for liquidity, either above there or below the low. And that's exactly what it does. It's not a yellow triangle. It's just we're looking for liquidity. And it's quite a few. That was the next evolution. Try and give people more trades. That's what that was about. So right now, look at this. Came back there, went to the box. See that there? That's on the 1 minute. There was a box for the entry. Is this the 1 minute? Yeah, it's 1 minute. We got it there. It came down to 50% of that. Then it's a buy. Where's the target? Right there. So we've got an entry and a target at the same time. We don't always appear like that. But what's so special about this one? There's a few things. First of all, there's a gap in there. Nick, do you know about these gaps?
Sorry?
There's a gap in there. Do you see the gap?
Yeah.
There's a gap there. And we've got the stabilizer, and you've also got this here. Back to back. It's I wouldn't say it's surefire, but what we've found is when you get our stabilizer and all this together, it goes where you want more of the time. And we've moved from a 1 minute to a 5 minute, and it's more solid. And
yep.
Absolutely. And well, I mean, those people trading higher time frames, those people so let's say, for example, let's just say you did something like that there. Yeah, there you go.
Can I just say, Jeff?
Yeah.
While we're on about higher time frames, that I actually set a pending order using this earlier on, and it triggered. And at this present moment in time, let me just try and find it. At this present moment in time, it's about 4% in profit.
Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed.
And that's using the same principle of entry, just obviously on a bigger time frame with a pending order.
Yeah. Just so you know, Grant, we have 2 Aussies in our trading group from the East Coast, and we have three, in fact, one from the West Coast in Perth, and 2 from Brisbane. I'm sure it's Brisbane they're from. Is it Brisbane?
Yeah, it is Brisbane. Yeah, it is.
Tim's from Perth. Yeah.
I'm down the Melbourne side.
Okay, so that's excellent.
So I'm down the bottom.
Yeah, because what we do is we go live East Coast side at 10 a.m. your time, East Coast side, which is 8 a.m. Perth side. Is that right, Tim?
Yes, mate.
Yep. And then we also go later on in the day as well, twice a day, 5 days a week. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite simple. We just look for these, and to be perfectly honest, in a group, we don't just trade off this. We trade off these. This is what we trade off from these here. We don't use any animal signals, or we don't look at any, I don't know. You may have heard of these people who trade off moon cycles, things like that. We don't do any moon cycle stuff or any animals or anything like that. It's just trading from candles. It's trading from candles. That's it. Okay, so final few questions. Final few questions, please. Tim, do you have anything for yourself, Tim?
No, I'm good at the moment, mate.
Yeah, as you can see for yourself, Tim, look, the way it respects that. There's one there, that appeared, went straight back to that one there.
Yep.
Yeah, and now it's hovering around this area here. Where it's this area here. Now it's thinking about where it's going to go next. Is it going to go above there? Take out the liquidity? Price, so are you trading with liquidity at the moment, are you? Using liquidity?
I'm looking at some stuff around liquidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure what these boxes are looking at, what that you have there. What are they looking? Is it just, because to me, I don't know, they don't make sense. Are they? They're not engulfing candles, as you said. They're not in candles.
No. These triangles are not based on. They're based on volume burst in the market. They're not based on a type of candle. These here.
Okay, so do you have more selling going in, or?
Let me just try and grab some. Where's another one? There's one there. Not all sells and not all buys. It's just based on what the market gives us. And I'm happy to do a once per bar close, and sorry, not on. I'm happy to do a replay if you want to see it. Yeah, I mean, if these are actually quite, if you don't understand them, then well, it's just consider these as small pullbacks. Okay, consider them as small pullbacks. Small pullbacks. You maybe can't see it, but it's a small pullback. Yeah. Here, let's say you get the buy. Where's the target? Target's there. That's the target. And if you can't make 1% out of that, you don't take the trade. Simple as that. Now, just to show you the clarity of this, how precise this is, I want to go up to here. I want to go up to here, right? Just to show, just for pure clarity. There's a wick there. It's a wick that promotes the bottom of that there. I'm just going to put that over there, right? And can you see up at the? I'm now going to move my mouse to the left to where it says L. Up here, I want to move your eyes to there. I'll do that again. So I'll put that. And we're looking on the low. Can someone read that out, please?
2027.
0.805. 0.805. Yep, that's the low. Let's go to the high of this candle here. So we're not even, look how close that is. Look how close that is. It is so close off of that. So what I'm saying is respect these here, and that's what we aim for. We look for the box above or the box below, and that's why I do 0.5%. If people want to do trailing stops and continue down, like this one does, like a step approach, they can certainly do that. But being consistent, having a in and out the market, not being greedy, close the computer, is the biggest problem I find with people is trading psychology. More than anything else. More than anything else. Sure. Well, just a final couple of questions. I have to go in each soon, and I've actually got a live session in 37 minutes for 8 AM EST time. So that's the time we go. 30 minutes from now we go live, Grant, just so you know. And so that's the session. Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. These ones takes a little bit getting used to, but it says when that comes open, it actually gives you the upgrades, actually get the time up there. And it says we're either going to go above there or below the low. And it certainly goes below the low. Now, what does it actually go for? It goes up. There's something here. So let me just, here's a bit. So what is there, Chryso?
There's a gap.
Yep,
Like a
there's
fair
a
value gap.
There's a fair value gap, and there's a gap there. Yeah, that's what it trades up to, then drops. And that's exactly where we're going on the box. That's it, really. I know you like your market structure and stuff like that, so I'm actually glad you come on so you can see this. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody coming. And love to see you all again. Have a wonderful day. And if you want to find out more, just ask. Bye for now. Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.